What's up guys, Ken here with Dare to Travel. Welcome back to the channel. Okay, today's video is simply going to be a walk down probably the most beautiful neighborhood in the greater Seattle area. And I should know because I was born and raised here. So we're at Alki Beach. We're not at the crowded part of Alki Beach. Alki Beach is basically, we got two sections. You have like the public section where you got restaurants and you can rent bikes, and you got sweet shops and the public beach. And then right up from that is like the private neighborhood section where there's no businesses, it's just beautiful beachfront homes and an amazing beach with incredible views. As you can see behind me, I would have to say that this is probably the most beautiful neighborhood in the greater Seattle area. I would absolutely love to live here, but I can't afford it. The homes here are amazing, and the main reason why I love this spot so much is because there's nothing but a private, quiet road that goes along the waterfront. On one side you have all of these beautiful homes, the other side you have the beach, and it's open to everyone. It's a public beach. Today we're going to take a walk down that street, show you some of these beautiful homes, show you the beach, show you the views, the sunset, the mountains, everything. Definitely a spot you're going to want to come to and spend a day here in spring or summer. If you haven't been here yet, let's go. All right, guys, here we go. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining. Okay, starting things off with just a shot of the waterfront and a view of the beach and this really cool condo. It sticks out onto the water on stilts. Love it. That condo has a lot of character, a lot of history behind it. To me, that thing right there is kind of like signature to the Pacific Northwest. I love that place. I would love to own a condo there. So, as you walk the street here, it's a pretty wide mix of homes here. You have some homes that look almost brand new, custom homes, and then you have some homes here that look like they've been there since the 70s and they haven't been touched. And probably because whoever owns that house knows what a prime piece of real estate they have that they're never going to have again, and they don't want to sell it. I mean, you can be pretty sure that some of these homeowners have had offers from contractors that they've probably turned down. Look at that view right there. Look at those mountains. Awesome sunset every night. If you keep walking down the street, it curves around to your right, and then you can see the full Seattle skyline. If you've ever seen like a postcard of Seattle and it looks like this beautiful city on the waterfront, those pictures are taken from Alki. Right up here, right around this bend up here. I have some pretty good memories of this place from when I was a kid. Me and my sister and my mother would come here sometimes, and when I was little, and we just thought it was just a magical place. We loved it. Back then, people still cruised around on roller skates. And I remember people would be roller skating down the sidewalk down Alki, riding bikes, playing on the beach, flying kites, eating ice cream. There's a couple of sweet houses right here. I like this cedar house right here. I like how these houses, they sit up kind of high. These lots are, they sit up above the street a little bit, which is nice. You can kind of see over the cars and people walking by. Got that sunset every night. So with these homes here on this street, the sunset is not right in front of you. It's off to your right. So if you're sitting out on your front deck, you'd be looking off to your right to see the sunset. But I don't know. In a way, it's kind of cool because that sunset, it's going to shoot across the sky and shoot across the horizon in front of the water, and you'll see the clouds light up. And then you won't have the sun directly in your face every evening when the sun goes down. So it's, I don't know, could be kind of a good thing, actually. This is a nice one here. They were able to put a 3-story house on that lot. And you got a balcony off of each level too, so up on that third story, yeah, you got a pretty sweet view from up there. I'd be out there having coffee every morning. High tide right now, but when the tide is low, I mean, the beach goes way out. Look how quiet this street is. I mean, people just cruise down on their bikes and walk the dog. And this street, it's about almost a mile long. That's it. And then on each end of the street, there are signs posted, no through traffic, private residence only. So, you know, it keeps this street nice and quiet. And you can bet that probably brings up, you know, the real estate values from that too. So. The clouds were doing some pretty cool stuff today. You can see the cloud pattern is kind of random, but they're kind of swirling around. And at sunset, that's like, I don't know, that gives you the best sunset. Those pictures that you saw at the beginning of the video, those were taken on this same day. I hung out until the sun started going down and got those pictures. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell if you're still here. There's going to be plenty of more Pacific Northwest videos coming. This is my area, born and raised up here, so Pacific Northwest videos are not a problem. We just did 26 days in Italy and we got videos from that, and then I think we're going back to Italy again too in about 6 or 8 weeks, not quite sure yet. Puglia and some other parts of South Italy. That's going to be fun. So those videos will be coming. I don't know exactly how much the home values are here. I mean, it's going to vary because you got kind of a wide variety of homes, but I know that the condos here start out at about $1 million each. Yeah, I know. And the beach goes forever. I mean, once you get up here about a half mile, you start to see like some pretty nice restaurants on the side, some clubs, some, you know, ice cream shops, and, you know, things like that. So for these guys here that live here, I mean, you could just go for a 10-minute walk and sit down and eat, pick a restaurant. It's pretty sweet. That guy's got a prime piece of real estate right there. This guy right here, that's actually beachfront instead of across the street. Anyway, guys, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of this spot. Anybody who's never been to the Pacific Northwest, let me know what you think. Anybody who is, if you've been here, if you're from the area, give me a shout, leave a comment. So I respond to everybody, by the way. So the channel's not that big yet. I'm working on it. But it's easy to keep up with now. Pretty soon I'm going to be so rich and famous from my YouTube channel, it's going to be hard to keep up, so you might want to get in now. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the bell, and hit the like. So they got these cool little ramps, these little walkways that go down to the beach like every so often. It's kind of nice. A few more super nice homes. I'm not sure about the purple. Probably not my first choice of paint color, but look at that front patio. They just turned their whole entire front yard into one big huge front patio for entertaining. You kind of have to with a view like that. I mean, what else would you do? And they do catch salmon out here. Maybe you win the salmon run. Salmon fishing out here it's okay. It's not the best, it's not the worst, but if you get out here at the right time. Alki Point is a pretty popular spot to catch salmon. I'd love to say that you could go out at low tide and get steamer clams, but you don't really want to do that in any of the highly populated areas here around Seattle. You don't really want clams from those beaches. It's not safe. You want to kind of go on a little road trip, get away from all the people. Head up north by Stanwood, or jump on a ferry and go over to one of the islands, dig for clams out there, and oysters. Or you could make the 2.5-hour drive out to the ocean, get razor clams. But you can go get Dungeness crab out here though, which I love. I don't have a boat anymore, but I used to. I used to go out crabbing all the time. We always got Dungeness crab. I don't think I've ever got skunked. They're all over the Puget Sound. I miss my boat. So yeah, my channel is still quite young. We just kicked off this travel channel just this summer, so only like maybe 8 months old. No, less than that, 6. We went to Italy last summer and we decided that we would go ahead and start our YouTube travel channel. Something that we wanted to do. So we're still trying to grow the channel, trying to get it going. So we would love to hear comments. What would you like to see on this channel as far as food and travel? I feel like food and travel go together, so we're going to feature a lot of food too. And I'm going to start another secondary little series of videos for this channel where it's going to be about videography and photography tips. For those of you who are ready to step up your game from your iPhone, you're ready to spend that money on a good camera. There's that sweet condo again. We'll take a closer look in a minute. There's a pretty cool old retro home. Looks like it's from the 60s, which I love. Another nice beach house here. A blue paint with the pure white trim, white millwork everywhere. Kind of looks like something from the Hamptons or, like a beach home from the East Coast. Another one. These guys had this really beautiful custom front yard, custom landscaping. It was really nice. And they had this cool little custom concrete work here. Had some cool little starfish and an octopus. I think it's pretty cool. Time to clean that baby up and slap a clear coat on it, but that's really cool. Another sweet duplex. Love the paint colors on this. Black iron deck railing and black trim. Nice color scheme. That's my style right there. I could paint my house that color scheme right there. Okay, now here's that condo again. Look at that. I would like to know more about this place. I'm not even sure the name of it, but I would like to know more. I want to know when that thing was built. That thing's been there for a while. And it's got its own little section of beach right here. A nice bench and a nice little walkway. What a beautiful spot. Love it. And because it sticks out onto the water, you got a pretty nice view of the sunset every night. It's on stilts. Do you trust it? Would you live there? I would. I would love it. So, for those of you that don't know, we're about 15 minutes from Seattle, but we're across the water from Seattle. So we're in West Seattle. So there's kind of like two Seattles. There's Seattle and there's West Seattle. So basically on the south side of downtown Seattle is a bridge that goes across the water, and then you're over here in West Seattle.